All right, we are checking out Pilot Knoll for the first time. It's not too far from us, an hour-ish, depending on how traffic and everything goes. So we are site 24. So we're all set up and good coverage here, I believe. We're going to be well shaded for the most part. We might take on a little bit of sun here, but that's okay because we've got the water right here to cool off. I'm very excited about that. That's like one of our favorite things to do. Don't think we have much room here. I mean, the pad's long, so if you don't have a slide here, this is great. You'd have a lot of space here to set up shop on your patio stuff. But we got a little bit of room up here if we feel like sitting. We did not bring our canopy, so no canopy on this trip. Didn't think we would need it, and now we realize maybe we did because we could have put it down by the water, kept the sun off us a little bit. But man, I'm excited. I'm hot. I think we're gonna probably get in that water and see what it's like. These guys started waddling towards me the second I got in the water. Sorry, ducks, I don't have anything for you. Finished taking your bath in the nice warm bath water. It rained the other day, so I was hoping it cooled the lake down a little bit, but who knows, maybe it did. But it's a nice little quiet cove back here. It looks like there's a lot of, I don't know if you want to call them waterfront sites like ours, but at least these, okay, we'll call them waterfront sites. And I believe it goes around that other side too, so I'm sure we'll venture around and check it all out. Well, our new vacuum arrived, but this is the first time we're actually going to be able to use it. I've got it pieced together. It's a nice little wall mount, and the thing I like about this one is when I go, see there it is right there, I kind of got it apart. But eventually, when I got my tools, I think I'm going to put it right here, and it's going to fit perfectly right in there. So I'm glad I went with this model on how that works, and I dropped it in. The only problem is there's no outlet right here, so not a big deal. We'll probably just run the extension cord that we have around that way whenever it needs to be charged. Such a nice night. We decided to eat outside here. We ended up doing a taco salad for us, and the kids did a just regular tacos. Not too bad for a quick meal and a view. All right, we took a little walk on the loop here. I really like this one, Site 33. So like maybe during the cooler months, this would be a really nice one to have, because it looks like you kind of drop off on this end of the loop. So like we're kind of on that opposite side and you come around here. That's a really primo site, I'm assuming. There's another one right next to that that's empty right now. But this, I like this one, but I don't think I'd camp that during the summer. It probably take a lot of sun, but man, that is a good view right there. A lot of pull-throughs. I don't think this one is, but a little further down there's some pull-throughs. This is kind of a pull-through here. It's kind of odd. It's right here on the road. There is, that's 35.
See, their speaker lines are pink.
Oh, that's cool. I wonder if they can make them change.
I don't know.
So like these are nice, but on this side, I don't know if it's, maybe that's the east side, I think. Opposite of where we're at, opposite of 24, if you can figure that out. So those, oh, we love this RV. We're leaving to go to the store earlier and they pulled in. I'm like, how cool. He's got it all wrapped up and everything. That was so cool. I even told the guy, like, dude, I love it. I love the rig. It's nice. So, but anyway, a lot of the sites on this side, they kind of drop off over by the water, so I think it's a little bit harder to get in access to all of it. So our side seems to be pretty level, and we kind of looked and pinpointed that when we went on Google Maps and looked at what site we wanted to do, because I booked this a long time ago. If you know me, I'm out there like 6 months ahead of time. 5 for the state parks, so it might have been more like 5 months for this one, because I was trying to find a place for to celebrate birthdays. So yeah, so here's a bunch of the pull-throughs. So we're right over there. You can see our rig, you see the red truck. So we're real close to the shelter which is nice, and the playground, which our kids have kind of outgrown a little bit. But I think right through here is a bunch of little pull-throughs right here in the middle. So if you like pull-through and need pull-through, they got a lot of them, so that would be really good. And then again, on this side, you know, you got a lot of drop off there at the water. One thing I noticed, if you do not have a long extension cord, you can see right there where they have to plug in on these pull-through sites especially. I mean, you're going a ways to get yourself plugged in into power. So ours is kind of the same way. It was in the back of the site, barely reached. I think if we would have pushed the rig a little further back, would have been okay. So we do have an extension cord if need be. So that's always good to have with you. You never know, that's for sure. Looks like a couple of sites even have the water on the opposite side. I don't know if you can see, kind of almost in the middle there. There's your water hookup. There's a spigot back there. Let's see, I don't remember what site number that one is. 51. And I know right next to them, that's when I noticed it, because this spot next to it, there's water spout is on that side too. What we got here? This is 52. And right next to that one, you can see a little back there, right between the trees. That's where your water spout is, and straight back is your power. So again, some of these sites definitely bring extra hose in case you need it. So 53 as well as on the opposite side. That's really weird too, because you see now your picnic stuff is on that side. So if you're Class A, you know, I guess you could pull forward. That would be useful there, Class A or C. And then you just back out. That'd be nice. I think those are the only ones I've seen so far where the water has been on the opposite side. And then up ahead here, we're looping back around, and then kind of going down the road where we are staying. Gotta love that view from outside the RV. It's nice enough, taking a little walk. You can see the houses there. It's down the Emperor. It's interesting because there's really like no docks. You just pull up to shore. That one kind of might have one over there, but. And then we'll get to the boat ramp here in a sec. All right, so here's the ramp. Nice and open here. We know you can rent kayaks. I think that's a group over there. There's a pavilion, picnic pavilion up there. They have all these other ones throughout. We're trying to figure out if you have to rent those or not, because some of them have like a little drive that you can park at. One thing we did notice, that if you're going to use the dump station, in order to get a good angle going like heading outward, you got to come down here to kind of turn around. So you do have to be careful. They're kind of low branches over here. So what you could do is, if you leave this road that goes straight, when you come down to the beach area, this is where we're at. I'll show you that in a moment, but you should come straight on this road and then take a left. Follow that around and it'll take you back out to the front, better lined up at that dump station. But it's definitely nice. I think we'll more than likely book another stay at some point here. Yeah, see these, yeah, it's true, they're not numbers. So I wonder if you're right. I wonder if you don't have to rent them. First come, first serve maybe? But they're in a burn ban right now, so I don't think there's gonna be a lot of people coming out to use them. All right, so we just asked somebody who, they said pretty sure that you don't have to rent it. It's like a first come. So here's a swim area. It's pretty nice. You can see some people are setting up over there, and I think it's gonna wrap all the way around this way, so you can kind of just come in anywhere. And if some of these places are open to park to be a little closer, you can. If not, there's some parking down there. Looks like there's parking up there by the pavilion. There's a little bit of parking over here. So at least you get some ample places to stop and park your truck, car, whatever it is you're bringing in. All right, so see, here's the dump station. So this is the road that's coming from that swim area, the dock and the boat ramp, that stuff. Up here to the street, just to the right, is where you go down for the camping. So see what I mean? Like you can come in from this way. So you gotta go down there and loop around. You can't come in from that other side, but you gotta make this turn to the right and then this turn to the left and swing way out. So it looks like you definitely can access it from both sides. There's 2 places to dump, so that's good. It's just that with the bigger rigs, depending how awesome you are with maneuvering, you can swing out. I guess if there's nobody here, you can kind of cut through and then cut over, but I don't know. I think we're just gonna go do the loop. I have all these spike ball sets I bought last year. They were on clearance. Brought one during the summer when we were camping and never pulled them out. I'm gonna pull it out now. It's not too hot. We're gonna give it a try. Maybe some of the scouts next door will join us. Whoops, we're just working on the rebounding right now. She's been catching it. Let's see if she'll hit it back. Going up the street, it's not as much of an angle. Cats are out enjoying the weather as much as we are. Aren't you, Topaz? Yeah, this guy here this morning had his head up behind the shade, letting all the light in this morning because he wanted to look out. Nothing like a little bit of a wee after we did some swimming. We're doing the princess game?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. It's supposed to be a taco pizza, but it did not cook very well on the griddle. Some of it turned out. It looks pretty good. But obviously that didn't. Sorry. Oh, someone's red-cheeked. Been out in the sun without sunscreen today, yeah? Am I red too?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, you can't really see. We didn't do this. She did it on her own.
It was me who actually started it.
She's like, whoa, 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 I don't like it, now I don't like it. Oh, now I like it, now I like it, now I like it.
Don't ask me.
Oh, look, see?
Don't ask me about these. Viola was playing with the neighbors, and that's what they had, and she brought them back. And Viola's got one too.
Can you put your head on it?
And glasses too. Oh, come on, put that head through. Put it through. No, no go. Got a little visitor with us this morning here. Oh, and okay, you guys too. This guy's been just bouncing around.
He's getting braver and braver and braver.